Hi everyone, it's Gail and it's Scrappy Saturday. So we're going to have some fun using up these scraps of branding strips from mostly Blue Fern, some other papers too. And then if we have time, I've got some bits of collage to do from leftover papers from the Nature Notes Spring Journal. So that's the plan for today. So let's say hi and hugs first to Kath, Darva D. Mac, Third Eye Open, and Sharon. Thank you so much for watching and your comments. Always kind. I so appreciate that. Okay, so as you can see, I had a plethora, if you will, of strips. So we are going to, what we're going to do is we're going to take this 12 by 12. I specifically picked one that was light on the back so could be written on. I'm going to flip it over, and I realize that that's going to kind of blend in a bit with what we got going on behind it, but I don't want to get glue all over my mat. I just cleaned it today. So we are going to do a woven paper, and I've done this before, not in a long time though, and so I thought for some new people it might be helpful. And yeah, so anyways, we are going to make the paper, and then I like to make tags out of it, is my favorite thing to do. So that's what we're going to do. It's a little bit tedious. I am using I'm using the art glitter glue because it adheres quickly, and then your project doesn't move around, or your strips, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to fill this whole 12 by 12 with all these strips, and I'm just going to grab them. I'm not going to fuss about it. I'm just gonna grab whatever's next, because I think that's the way it'll come out the coolest than if, you know, I plan this one here, that one there. Okay, yeah, that's one of the things I love about Blue Fern. I mean, the designs are fabulous. That's the main thing. But I also love that the branding strips have pattern on them, so you can actually use them instead of throwing them away, you know? So that's what we're up to. So I hope you guys have a fun weekend planned. Let's see. Our son is going to be coming this afternoon, on the day you see this, not today as I'm filming it, but yeah. And then we have his youngest, his daughter has a volleyball tournament in Great Falls, so I think we're going to go. I'm not positive because it may snow, and so, you know, there's always that, and we don't really venture out too much when there's a snowstorm coming. Our kids are much more adventurous than us that way, but then again, they're younger. If they get stuck, they could actually push their car out. I'm not sure we could. So we just stay home and stay safe is what we do. Okay. Can't get a hold of just one. Oh, this is a fun one. This is a Christmas one. Doesn't matter. It's going to be all woven in, so you're not going to necessarily know that. Just want to make sure I'm doing a good job getting it straight at the top. I don't know. I find this a fun little project. It's just kind of different, you know, from what we do all the time. And I love using the tags because you don't have to decorate the tags. I mean, in my opinion, my humble opinion, better not to, because they're so colorful and pretty. You don't want to cover up. I mean, you can always put a topper on the top or something, but I think I have just enough to do a 12 by 12, but this will really, how should I say it? It'll, cut down on the amount of scraps I have. My box over there is just ridiculously full of scraps. So much needed Scrappy Saturday here. Okay, so yeah, is that only one? Feels so thick. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure, so I laid this out ahead of time because I wasn't sure I had enough strips for it, but I do. I'm good. Oops, I'm good. Okay, I want this one. This is so pretty. They're all so pretty. I love blue fern papers, as you well know. Man, this is gonna be fun. Oh, Alfie's barking out there. He wants let in. It's cold out. It's only 19 degrees. So he went out he was laying on the deck for a little bit, just soaking up the sunshine. There was a squirrel out there and I thought he'd go after it, but he's like, yeah, I'd rather just lay in the sun. I don't blame him. I don't want that one already. So I'm just barely getting glue on the ends here. And it gets a little bit tedious because of gluing as you go the other way, but this goes pretty fast. Okay, maybe two more, huh? Okay, just this gives me kind of a hankering to play with some scrapbook paper. Let's see, this one looks like it's going to be a little funky. It's going to be on the edge, but we'll see how it works. We can always trim down with this. That's the truth of it there. So, okay, so I'm going to put that one there. And if I needed to add a little more on the back, I could too. Okay, so now I'm going to take it and turn it this way. And then I think I'm going to see if I can weave it and then use my glue at the end of the weaving. Okay, so I'm just going to go, let's see, let's start from this way since that's not quite dry. Okay, so I'm just going to go every other one. It's a little tricky, but if I can do it, you can do it. Maybe that's the trick, just pull up every other one. But don't put it back down till you're till you're through to the next one. Oh, Gail. Yes. Oh, there we go. That's kind of holding down the other one. Try to stay in camera here. Okay, so we've got that in there, sorta. And then we're just gonna push it up to about a paper's length-ish, like so. Push that down. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, next, and then we're going to go, let's see, that's in camera, isn't it? Good. Okay, I think I'll have an easier time doing it this way. Is that right? Nope. I want to go under this one. So it's fiddly. It's a little fiddly, but it's so worth it. It turns out so pretty. I think I'm excited to get to that part with y'all. Yeah, it's going a little quicker now. And purple, right? Nope. The green one. One. Remember that tacky stuff you'd put on when you were doing filing in an office? Remember that stuff? Well, sometimes I feel like I need it in my craft room. Okay. And then just push it up as far as it'll go. It won't go necessarily right up next to... It won't necessarily go right up next to the other one. There's going to be a little space, which tells me I won't get to use all of these probably, but that's okay. Okay, so now we're going to go under the first one and weave it back that way. This is the part where most people will speed up the video. Excuse me, got a little catch in my throat. Yeah, like except you know me, it's like we're sitting at the table together. There's no fast forwarding, voiceover, nothing. It's just you and me crafting away. Let's see. That one, this one, and this one. We'll go get that as straight as possible. Pull that up as far as it'll go. Yeah, if you go up too far, it's gonna warp it. It just doesn't like it. So we'll just do it this way. Okay, so if I wasn't so fumbly, it would go quicker. But, you know, bumbling crafter that I am. But you can see kind of at the top how pretty this turns out. I love it so much. I haven't done it in a long time. It takes a while to get this many strips, but, you know, you could do this in other ways. You could, like, cut a strip, you know, however big this is. How big are these little strips generally? About a 1/2 inch. And, you know, you could use some papers that go with a project that you're working on or something like that. And then, yeah, that one's pretty. This one's fun. So if you do that, then you can, you know, make them specifically for a certain project because you've used papers that will go with that project. I always find a place for these. I think I might have one left in my done ephemera box because I tend to use them. Okay, there we go. Oh, I have a movie for you guys. If you're up for it. We had to wait until we felt up for it, but it's on Netflix. It's called Winter on Fire. And it's the story of the Ukrainian people, basically. And I had seen a broadcast, news broadcast, where they were interviewing Sean Penn, who you might know was in Ukraine when the war broke out. And he was doing a documentary. And anyway, they were interviewing them, and they asked him something about, what do you think makes the Ukrainian people so strong and so courageous and so, you know, steadfast in their defense of their country and that kind of stuff? And he said, I can't say it better than the movie Winter of Fire showed it. So he said, just watch Winter Fire. So I saw that and I was like, okay, well, I do wanna watch that. There is a red one in here that I really want to use if I can find it. There it is. Yeah, so anyhow, I told Mike about it and he said, okay, well, when we feel up to it one night, we'll watch it. And so we did. And in some ways it breaks your heart even more. And in some ways it just, for me, it gave me a level of understanding of the people that I didn't have before. And I think because when they were going through what they were going through before, I was sort of in the heat of raising kids and all of that, and I wasn't paying attention to world events, I guess you could say. So anyway, it was educational for me, and also helped me to understand them in a deeper level. I know we're all praying for them. So not to bring up a subject like that, but I really do think it's worth watching, just to get an understanding of, you know, what the people of the Ukraine have been through, what has created their resolve, and that kind of stuff. Pretty amazing people. God bless them. Meanwhile, then we're also, where are we? We're like on episode 5, I think, of Inventing Anna, which is just a head shaker. That one, it's just a head shaker. I'm just like, oh my goodness, I can't even believe this is actually something that happened. Is crazy. So this gets easier at the bottom, guys, where you don't have such long strips to contend with. So yeah, and I'm sorry, I don't know the actress's name, but the one that plays Anna, she was in Ozark, or is in. I haven't watched the latest season of Ozark. Mike doesn't want to watch it. I actually really enjoyed that. I like Jason Bateman, though. he probably doesn't have the same feelings for Jason Bateman as I do. Anywho, she's doing a great job on the part, I think. Gosh, I can't get that one up. But yeah, there we go. Let's see, where am I? And yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's intriguing to me. It's like, how somebody gets away with all that is absolutely beyond me. I would get caught the first day because I am a horrible liar. I don't know how to do it. I guess that's okay to be a horrible liar, not know how to do it. That's all right. I'll take that. Okay, so see how that lifts those up if I push too hard? So I'm just giving it the space that it's asking for. Whatever it's asking for, it's good to get. Okay, let's do, maybe let's do a blue. And I am kind of looking more at the colors now just because I'm getting down to it. This works out just fine, not gluing this second side as you go. I think gluing the first one's absolutely, because you got to have a stable base, but then you can kind of wait and do these afterward. Okay, there's that one. Okay, how about this one? Yeah, I like doing this. This is fun. Oh, you know what? I forgot to look at my watch when I started. Uh-oh. Oh, well. We'll do this. We'll do a little collaging. We'll see how long we go. Oh, man. Totally forgot. Mike and I were just discussing our brains and how they work as older people. How they work or don't work as older people. Okay. I mean, you could do smaller ones of these too, like if you didn't have as many strips or something. But I just find, what the heck, we've got a lot. We might as well do a full 12 by 12. And then it'll be easy to cut into tags too. Okay, so I'm going to put that one in, and then I'm going to do one more. And I'm going to do this one. Just do one more and call it good. Then I'll kind of see how the spacing is and decide if I want to adjust any of these strips at all. Okay, yep. Don't come out at the beginning. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Come on, Gail, you can do it. You can do it. I just don't want to lose all the momentum back here. Oh, okay. Come here. Come here. Okay. That's what I didn't want to have. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. We can do this. We're going to get it. I promise. We're going to get it. Just it's hard. Okay. This. This goes under. I'm all messed up. Okay. Hang on. I know. Let's do it this way. I know you all are going to have a million suggestions for me of how I should be doing this, but you know, I like to struggle. Let's just say, apparently. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. No, no. Okay, this is what's going to happen here, people. I'm going to glue this corner right here. So quit slipping on me. Okay, little art glitter glue. Work your magic. Okay, well, I did think of that, so I did think of something to make it easier for myself. Okay, so I kind of lost it right here. Okay, this one up, one down, one up, down, up, down, up. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. Down, up, up, up. Yes! Man, oh man, that was rough. Okay, so actually, I'm just going to give this a little bit of a glue. Now I'm going to glue these ones that are on top. And then I'm going to go back and glue the strip to the scrapbooking paper. The thing is when you cut this, now not the bottom or the top, but when you cut the middle, you have to re-glue again some. So okay, we're getting there. We're gonna make it. Okay, like that. Now I'm going to just run a line of glue right there. Okay, got that edge. Edge is secure. Now let's secure these other edges. I felt like I did that wrong, but I didn't. Okay. So all these little strips that are woven through, we're going to get them up if we can and get some glue under there. Yikes. Struggling today, people. Maybe it's because it's the weekend. No, she's filming it on Tuesday. That cannot be her excuse. Okay, then do I need to? Yes, I do. I need to get it all glued onto the paper. Okay. There's that edge. Now this edge is down. This one's down. Yeah. Because that was the top. Okay, so now let's do this side. I was thinking this wouldn't take a full hour. But, you know, since I didn't look at the time, we're not going to know irregardless. But I have to use my spidey sense to figure out if it's time to stop or not. Okay. This one's going to be kind of funky because the paper behind isn't covering the whole bit. Okay, so that's that. But let's look, see what I mean? So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and glue this down. And then I think I'm gonna like run a strip of coffee dyed paper or something down it. Let's see what we have. Oh, perfect. We've got this. This will be perfect. Won't be long enough, but it's as perfect as it can get. Okay, cool. Put that down there because I don't want to short myself on strips. I mean on tags, because of it being this will be kind of nice anyway. It'll kind of reinforce that edge a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna go like that. Okay, and then let's get a little bitty piece there. What do I have here? Let me just look at my scrappies. Ooh, look at this cute one. Let's put that in the corner. Okay, so now we are to the cutting it into tags portion of this little exercise. And what, I've got like a half a dozen, well, got like, you know, eight or so strips left. So that's our seed for our next adventure with this, I guess. We'll just save it until we have some other. Okay. And there we go. Okay, so this is the top. How pretty, right? Isn't that pretty? Let's just pull it up so you can see. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I just love it. Love, love, love it. Okay, so I want these tags to be 3 by 6, which a 12 by 12 paper is perfect for. So I'm gonna cut it in half this way. And so right at 6, we are going to give it a cut. Now, keep in mind, these will all have to be glued because they're going to now be loose, see? But that's okay. Okay, and then 3. So we should get 8 tags from this. So there. Just going to gingerly lay them because these middle ones won't be glued at all. Do you see what I mean? Because it's only the edges that are glued. So we're just going to super carefully, because see how that's popping up? I'm just going to set that one over there. And then, so we still kind of have a little bit of work to do with them. This one is also really loose. This one is from the side. Okay, and then we'll do this. That one's real loose. And this one. Okay, this is the side. This is loose. I just want to know what I'm dealing with here when I get to them. So let's do these first. You know, when it's cut into a tag, there may be a little bit of gluing too, but I'm just going to make sure that it's set right now. Okay, so I'm just going to do the little guys. This goes pretty fast because there's not that many. So that one's all glued, ready to cut into a tag. Okay, this one looks like this side and this side need help. Need help sticking. Oh, what I didn't do on this one is I didn't go down the side. I need to do that right here. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now that one's all done. Now this one did that. Okay, we've got this whole side here that needs glue. Okay, and these. Okay. So now there's that one. That one's done. This one's done. This one. We need to put glue here. And all the way up here. And I'll just put some in the middle for good measure. And then these need to lay down. And these. Oop. Depending on where you cut them, you can have some little random pieces that want to stick up too. Okay, there's that one. Yep. Okay, that one's ready. This guy, let's just do the edges. Yikes. Okay. And then we'll do these. Okay, so that one's done. I've got a little space there, but that's okay. You could put a label or something over that. All right, so these are gonna be tricky because the top is all that's glued. There we go. Okay, got that. And then see, we've got a little weird piece right there. I guess I'll cut that off maybe. I don't know, maybe this is going to be our whole video today, guys. Seems like we're that was hard. A lot of thicknesses. There we go. Yeah, anyway, it's taken me a little longer than I thought, but it's okay. We will just play away and we'll get these done anyway, this video, which makes me so happy. I love these tags so much. Okay, let's see. You, I think the other side needs to be glued down too, if I'm not mistaken, right? Okay. There. One of the middle ones done. Nice. Okay, yep, that's flappy. Definitely flappy. really glad I put the paper down because I'm kind of going over a time or two with my glue. So okay. I wanted to move a little bit. Really concentrating, aren't I? Okay, that one's done. We're almost there, people. Almost there. Oops. That one moved. There, we got it. It's a bit fiddly, not too much though. I mean, to me, it's well worth the results. And I'm excited to show you because I wanted to do a little distressing around the edges. I got my my Distress Ink and Distress Oxide in Saltwater Taffy, the new Tim color. So excited to kind of play with that a little bit. Okay, so there's the backs too. So nice to write on. So we need to look at that before we glue just to make sure. Boy, that is right to the edge there. I think I'm going to cut that off. I think that's going to cause more problems than it's worth. Try this cutter and see if it likes it any better. I don't think it will. Oh, that was much easier. Okay. Now this one. Here. Okay. And this one. Couple more and we've got her. Okay. This one. And this one. Yep, got it. There's our 8 tags. Ooh, aren't they just yummy? Okay, so, oh, we probably need that again because we're going to cut them into tag shapes. So, let's see. I go there. Like that. And we'll see if that leaves us any loose spots. maybe a tiny bit under one edge, but we're actually pretty good. Okay. Ooh, I love that one. Let's try the saltwater taffy distress ink on it. It looked really orange, but it really comes off kind of a soft, peachy color. It's pretty impressive to me, I mean, it's like he's always got something new, you know, that he is thinking of. Lucky for us. Okay. Okay, so now let's see what it looks like on the back. It's nice. I think some of these tags might be conducive to aged mahogany as well. Makes me happy. There we go. Okay, one is ready. Now, at the time that I use it in a journal, I might put a topper on it, but I love it just like this. I think it's so pretty, right? Just something fun and different. Okay, so which one was I thinking? This one would be probably good for aged mahogany. Let's just go like this. Oh, we got to make sure it's right side up. Phew. That was close. Right side up on the back. It doesn't matter on the front, but right side up on the back would be good. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty. Let's try aged mahogany on that. I mean, I've got the oxide here for that one. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty. I won't distress them all. I just wanted to try a couple of these colors and see. That's really pretty. And these, as far as I'm concerned, these are ready. They're ready to go into my completed tags box. So that's happy. Okay, I love that one too. Can you see the difference? This one just a little bit darker. Cool. All right, so then the other thing I wanted to try, and I think I'm going to try this one and try doing it in black. Okay, we don't have anything to worry about there. So let's just cut. Oh, I forgot to check on the other one if I needed to glue anything down. It didn't appear so as I was. No, it's all good. Okay, so then this one, yep, I wanted to try black. Let's see what it looks like. Over on this side where there's yellow, it's really going to show up. Oop, there's a spot that needs glue right there. Just trying to lift up a little bit. Unacceptable. We're just going to go ahead and get you all glued up. Okay, I love that one too. Just a different look with the black. Yeah, that's neat too. Oh, they make me happy. I will try walnut stain and maybe this one will do. I said I wasn't going to distress them all, didn't I? But I might. I might have lied. Might have lied. And I told you I couldn't because I didn't know how. Oh, phew. It was upside. It was right side up. I forgot to look. Phew. Okay. Okay, let's do some just regular distress ink on this. Regular, I call vintage photo. My usual, if you will. It's kind of neat because it doesn't really show up on some of the papers, but yet some of them, it really does, you know. That whole patchwork thing we got going on. Yep. Yep. I love that. That one's great too. Okay, now the only other ink I have is walnut stain. We'll see which one of these would we feel like walnut stain. I think this one. And it goes this way. Go. It's a pretty one. Let's just cut these two. Get them right way around. Okay. Then I'm going to leave this one kind of to the side because we're going to try and fix that. Might as well show you how to fix it if you get them, if they get off kilter a little bit and you need to cover a little something. We'll just see how we go on that. Okay, that goes in the have to distress pile. Okay. Really, so in an hour, we have 8 tags ready to go. I think that's pretty great. Look at how cute. I love every single one of these. as I would, because it's Blue Fern Studios paper. It's a little walnut stain on this one. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's see how it doesn't show on these purples, but then where it's light, it just really comes out. And I feel like, as always, inking around the edges frames it out and makes it look finished. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yay, I love them. Okay, let's see if we can fix this one, and then I will let you go get on with your Saturdays. Which one was it? Oh, it's the one I put the walnut stain on. That's fine. Okie dokie. These 3 need to be distressed. Okay. What I was thinking is like just of putting a little label down there or something. I kind of like that. Yep, I think that's what we're going to do. So, as you can see, easy fix. Took 2 seconds to fix that. Let's get some glue stick and just put this little label on there. But you also can see what I mean, that I don't like to decorate these with anything because then you don't get to see all the pretty, put that right about there, all the pretty designs because they're covered up. but it's a little different. It's great. Okay, so there are our tags made from what would have been thrown away had they not had the foresight to go ahead and you know, decorate those branding strips. I really appreciate that. So I think we'll call it good. I'll get those other ones distressed with something and then put them up in my box, and you'll be seeing them in the upcoming journals. So I hope you enjoyed Scrappy Saturday. I hope you have a grateful day, and we'll just see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.